Okay, I am at the gravesite of a 99-cent store. The 99-cent store in Azusa, California. I spent a lot of time here at this particular store when I was 18 years old, which might surprise some people because some people think that I am 18 now, but I can assure you at 18 I looked 7. Anyway, I used to make magic tricks here, and I put them on YouTube and I called it 99-cent magic. Hey guys, and welcome again to 99-Cent Magic, where I come up with original tricks and routines with things that I find at the 99-cent store. And so, at 18 years old, I was out of high school, but I was not going to college. I didn't have a job. I wasn't performing magic. I had nothing going on in my life, okay? And I had one ambition in life, and that was to be a magic creator consultant. Okay, now if you don't know what that is, there are people, very talented magicians, whose entire job is to invent tricks for other people. They sit in a room, sometimes together, and they come up with new ideas for magic tricks. Okay, and sometimes they're sort of selling these tricks to magicians. Sometimes they are hired by a magician to sit in that room and make tricks, right? I don't think this is as much of a thing now as it was, say, 10 years ago when it felt like everybody had a magic special. But yes, it is a job, okay? A job that I wanted very, very badly. And my way of trying to get that job was that I would invent tricks and I would film them and put them on YouTube in the hopes that somebody would see it and David Copperfield would call me and offer me a job, right? That was the hope. Now, I'm going to say, first of all, these tricks that I was inventing were really, really bad. Like, unequivocally, objectively, extremely bad tricks, okay? Nobody would be performing these. They weren't practical. They didn't even look good on camera, okay? And they were just weird ideas, okay? So, anyway, I've been doing that, or I had been doing that since I was 14. 14 years old, I posted my first video. They're all gone now, okay? You're not gonna find them, because they're bad, like I said. They're also, I watched a bunch of them yesterday in preparation for this video, and the cringe is off the charts, guys. It's tough to watch, and not just because it's me, but because, wow. Okay, so we have Mandy here with the camera, and Mandy, can you tell me if you have ever gotten a gumball out of a gumball machine?
Yes, I have.
Yes, you have. Like pretty much everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have a gumball machine here that I got at the 99-cent store. It's just a little tiny thing. And have you ever noticed when you go to get a gumball out of a gumball machine, have you ever noticed that, wow, so I'm 18 years old, and I was taking the bus to Azusa a lot because my then girlfriend, now wife, was going to Azusa Pacific University because she had a plan for her life, you know, unlike others. And so I would go to Azusa Pacific like a couple times a week, okay? Once or twice a week, I would take the bus. I didn't have a car, okay? I would take the bus. I would stop at the 99-cent store, and I would buy a couple of things, and I would walk to Azusa Pacific, and I would spend all day there. Mostly by myself, because Mandy, again, was in class. So I would see her in between classes. I would sit on benches. I would use her meal cards, okay, in the cafeteria. And I would sit, and I would invent magic tricks, and then I would go home and film it the next day and post it on YouTube. And I called it the 99-cent magic. Okay, now, I made like 10 of these at least before I stopped. I will say, one time I got a little bit of recognition, okay? There was a magic news website. There's another thing you didn't know existed. There's a magic news website called iTricks. and they posted a article about me, and they called me like a creative frugal kid or something like that. And so that was nice, and it gave that video a big bump. So I had like 2 videos with like 400 views, which I know isn't much, but for an extremely niche thing where you're inventing magic tricks for magicians to see, I mean, you're not going to get much more than that, okay? So I had a couple of videos do pretty well, and then I had the rest of them got like nothing, like nobody saw them. And you know, watching these videos now, I at the end of a lot of them kind of ranted about that and was like, you know, guys, nobody's watching these, so please comment and share it around. Please share it to your friends, guys, because, you know, nobody's watching these. And, man, if I could talk to that kid now, I'd say a lot of things. But one of them would be, you don't want people to see these. You know, boy, am I glad that nobody shared these, is all I'm saying. So, needless to say, I did not get hired by anybody. I just stopped doing it. And now I invent tricks for myself, and I perform them, and it's better, and the tricks are better. That's another thing. That's honestly the biggest takeaway from watching these for me, is that sometimes you're just like not ready for stuff, you know? I was cranking out tricks and videos and being like, how come nobody's hiring me? And like, if somebody hired me, it would be the worst possible investment they could have made. If somebody hired me today, okay, if I got that call today from David Copperfield and he said, hey, I want you to come and invent tricks for me, I would probably say, are you sure you don't want somebody else? You know? And I'm better now. Like, I can invent tricks now and then perform them at the Magic Castle, the most famous magic venue in the world, and they do pretty well, you know? The tricks are better. And if somebody called me today and offered me that job, I'm not going to say I wouldn't take it. Of course, I would still do that job in a heartbeat, but I'm just saying I'm better prepared now and I'm less delusional now, because I'm like, you sure you don't want like literally anybody more experienced than me? So yeah, sometimes you're not ready for stuff, and sometimes, you know, I don't know. Again, if I could talk to that kid today, I would probably say, hey, keep making tricks. Do your own thing, you know. Chill out. It's okay that nobody's seeing the videos. It's better that way. The people aren't seeing the videos, you know? Anyway, I don't know. All this to say, shout out 99 Cent Store, RIP, we're gonna miss ya. There's gonna be little less inspiration out there, maybe, because there's no 99 Cent Store. But anyway, that's the video. I will put some clips at the end of this because, you know, if I was watching this and it didn't end with some terrible magic tricks, I would feel ripped off. So here's a little compilation for you. Enjoy as much as you can. Put on your hazmat suit. Get ready for the cringe. See you later. and picture that it's only sugar, nothing but sugar. I have to take the gum and look at it for what it really is. Just a box of sugar. I'm gonna try. You just gotta melt right here, get it real hot, and there it is. See it start to bend. And there it is. Take that, Uri.